The College Football Playoff (CFP) rankings released this Tuesday brought some drama, with upsets during the regular season's penultimate weekend causing significant changes in the field. The suspense largely revolved around Ohio State's fate after its loss to Michigan, and how Miami's playoff hopes would be affected by its shocking defeat to Syracuse. Ohio State, ranked number 2 last week, tumbled 4 spots to number 6 after losing to Michigan, likely ensuring it will host a first-round game in the upcoming 12-team playoff. The Buckeyes are still well-positioned, sitting just ahead of Tennessee, SMU, and Indiana in the rankings. Meanwhile, Miami's chances took a big hit. The Hurricanes, ranked number 6 last week, fell 5 spots to number 12 following their loss to Syracuse, a game that knocked their at-large hopes down significantly. The ranking places Miami behind Alabama, but ahead of SEC teams Mississippi and South Carolina, which are all 3-loss teams. While Alabama still has a chance to secure an at-large berth, Miami's position puts their playoff hopes in serious jeopardy. Oregon held the number 1 spot, maintaining its lead since the first CFP rankings on November 5th. The Ducks will now face number 3 Penn State in the Big Ten championship game. Meanwhile, Texas moved to number 2, positioning themselves to face number 5 Georgia for the SEC title. Notre Dame also saw a boost, moving up to number 4 after finishing its regular season with a victory over Southern California. The Fighting Irish will likely host a first-round game, though their seeding won't be finalized until after championship weekend. Tennessee, ranked number 7, followed by SMU and Indiana, round out the top 10. The biggest surprise in the top 10 came from Boise State, ranked number 10, making them the highest-ranked team from the group of 5 conferences. The Broncos are positioned to play in the Mountain West Championship game against UNLV on Friday. If Boise State holds its position ahead of the Big 12 championship participants, Arizona State and Iowa State, ranked number 15 and number 16 respectively, it could earn a first-round bye. The Broncos could also secure a bye if number 17 Clemson defeats SMU in the ACC championship game. The SEC continues to dominate, with 7 teams in the rankings. Texas A&M dropped out, but the conference remains the most represented. The Big Ten retains 5 teams, with Illinois coming in at number 21. The Big 12 saw a reduction to 4 teams after Kansas State dropped out. The ACC added Syracuse, which moved to number 22 after its victory over Miami, bringing the conference's representation to 4 teams. As the regular season wraps up, these are the final rankings before championship week, and they'll be pivotal in shaping the final 12-team playoff field. After all the conference championship games are played, the committee's last rankings will be unveiled on December 8th. What does the postseason look like from here? The first-round games are set to take place on December 20th and 21st, with the higher seeds hosting. In the first round, number 5 will face number 12, number 6 will meet number 11, number 7 will play number 10, and number 8 will take on number 9. Winners from these games will move on to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals will occur at the Fiesta, Peach, Sugar, and Rose Bowls on December 31st and January 1st, with the semifinals at the Orange Bowl and Cotton Bowl on January 9th and 10th. The national championship game will be held on January 20th in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Here's a potential breakdown of the playoff field based on this week's rankings. First round games with seeding: number 12 Arizona State at number 5 Penn State, number 11 Alabama at number 6 Notre Dame, number 10 Indiana at number 7 Georgia, number 9 Tennessee at number 8 Ohio State. Quarterfinals: Fiesta Bowl, number 4 Boise State versus Penn State/Arizona State winner. Peach Bowl, number 3 SMU versus Alabama/Notre Dame winner. Sugar Bowl, Number 2 Texas vs. Indiana/Georgia winner. Rose Bowl. Number 1 Oregon vs. Ohio State/Tennessee winner. As for the CFP's top 25, the rankings were as follows. Oregon 12-0. Texas 11-1. Penn State 11-1. Notre Dame 11-1. Georgia 10-2. Ohio State 10-2. Tennessee 10-2. SMU 11-1. Indiana 11-1. Boise State 11-1. Alabama 9-3. Miami, Fla 10-2. Mississippi 9-3. South Carolina 9-3. Arizona State 10-2. Iowa State 10-2. Clemson 9-3. Brigham Young 10-2. Missouri 9-3. UNLV 10-2. Illinois 9-3. Syracuse 9-3. Colorado 9-3. Army 10-1. Memphis 10-2. With the rankings and drama around the final selections, championship weekend will determine the final puzzle pieces for the inaugural 12-team college football playoff. The field is almost set, but some teams still have everything to play for to make their mark on college football's new postseason format.